Welcome to the new Media League show. And now, here he is. The guy brimming with creativity. The man in the Hawaiian shirt. The Pillsbury Doughboy without the dough. My friend and your host, JNF.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Your appreciation means a lot. I'm quite excited. Certain you're all to witness this rather than an awards show, which would be way too complex to produce. Moreover, this marks the premiere of our here is our first episode of our brand new show. Oh, here in the new penthouse. It somewhat resembles Dr. Eggman searching for a new sinister lair to devise his schemes for world domination after her triumphing over Sonic, Nick, and failing at it.
It's hard to believe Eggman continues to embrace his villainous persona. He really ought to start behaving in a way that's appropriate for his age.
If Dr. Eggman were to act his age, he'd have been gone for a decade. Moreover, he's planning to dispose all of his junk to make room for new robots. Let's proceed to the introduction already.
And there came a day unlike any other, when Earth's mightiest heroes found themselves united against a common threat. On that day, they became the Avengers. The invincible armored Iron Man, Thor, Prince of Thunder, the Hulk, strongest hero there is, and Captain America, the first Avenger.
Avengers, assemble! I have some good news. This time the victory goes to yours truly. As report of our local paper, the St. Albert Gazette, Eggman has run out of space to store his garbage and broken robot parts, and is planning to ship it all to Port Asbestos. I don't think that's going to happen. So is that any good?
We are the men.
Achu punched me in the face.
It was Bowser.
I'm certain you're all acquainted with Knuckles, the Echidna, the guardian of the Master Emerald, who has now become an antique dealer at the Knuckles Everything store. So Knuckles, share with him what we accomplished.
All right, we headed to the quarry to protest the dumping of Eggman's trash in Port Asbestos.
And it was successful. They've called off the project.
Indeed. We succeeded. Now, explain to him the reason why.
Because we've given them a better alternative.
And what was that alternative? If Knuckles?
They're going to dump their garbage right here at the penthouse.
Is that any good?
It's time to play the new Media Penthouse word game. Today's prize is a coupon for a long-distance phone service, brought to you by the World Wrestling Entertainment Group. Why not reach out and win the title after you've crushed someone? All right, cover your ears. Tails, you have 40 seconds to get Sash Lilac to say the word water.
Yes, all right.
And go!
All right. Lilac, this is a liquid found in the oceans. A school of fish. I'm saying it's essentially what nourishes nearly all plants. Sunlight. No, This is the beverage everyone enjoys.
A glass of orange juice.
Actually, SpongeBob SquarePants is known for absorbing this because he's a sponge living under.
Insurance.
Time's almost up, Tails.
I know, Ernie. Now, Lilac, why are you the only dragon girl who doesn't breathe the fire?
Because if I did, I'd need a lot of water.
There you go.
Polyester can rest on the table, while Carol T. Wildcat finds comfort in the chair. So the hedgehog has just consumed my chocolate, which allows him to sleep almost anywhere. Meg the cat may rest in the boathouse. Sally Acorn can take the kitchen floor. That peculiar noob child, hers appearing somewhat dangerous, shall be settled in with the silverware drawer. Now Tails can share a room with Amy. I'll sleep near a giant tree. Moon outside makes the cat and Wave can sleep in the car. Or, since it's spacious, it's okay to rent a cottage. Or a fishing hut down by the lake. But tell all your friends and relatives, trust me, it's a big mistake. Our project is proceeding well. We cleared out all the usual clutter to accommodate for the influx of Agran Industries garbage.
Hey, JNF. I found this tie by Knot Hole Village propping up a leg near the picnic table. Can I keep it?
I can't do that, but I'm willing to trade this for that mech suit you've possessed.
No need for a tie when you have a Hawaiian shirt.
Hey guys, did you see this letter from the Metropolis Sanitation Department? We're going to save money with this deal.
Let me see that letter. Let me take a look.
What's the cost?
100 gold rings.
Dough! 100 gold rings? I was expecting you to say a few thousand. 100 is nothing. Sure, to you 100 gold rings might be no big deal, but to an echidna-guardian/antique dealer like me, that's mere pocket change.
Oh no. Oh guys, we have to pay them 100 gold rings.
What? 100 gold rings is a lot of money.
Why do we owe them money?
It appears the media's penthouse is too far from the highway necessitating the use of smaller trucks to transport the garbage.
Oh man.
Oh, JNF, I've shared Tails' thoughts on that junk so he can repurpose it for new inventions. It's only fitting for a hedgehog hero to dream big for Tails, even in this rotten world.
You know, I'm sure other cities also struggle with garbage issues and might be interested in solutions.
Oh, you mean places like New York, Quahog?
Springfield.
No way. Hey, and if we involve garbage from Springfield, we're in real trouble. I'm considering Houston. With all that leftover NASA space junk, we could have some fun with that, right? I can already see the picture. Picture the headline in Albert Gazette. NASA rocket debris lands at the penthouse.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Them.
and a giant leap for women, too.
When the Lego system was launched, we started producing minifigures. Many became popular, and some were designed to look like Star Wars characters. Lego also ventured into stunts. Minifigures have been depicted standing on airplanes, tightrope walking with a piano overhead, even swallowing goldfish. On Lego Island, then introduced its own minifigure stunt performer, the daredevil known as Pepper, who performed extreme stunts.
My father used to recount tales of Pepper's more eccentric antics. Apparently, Pepper was often spotted in the kitchen, standing shirtless over a hot stove, frying a strip of bacon. Indeed, he was among the few who recognized that bacon wasn't good for you.
Following his final appearance in Lego Island Extreme Stunts, his stunts became increasingly bizarre. He began swallowing objects such as golf balls, door handles, and small appliances. Then, one day, Pepper spotted an old submarine from the retired Alpha Team theme outside of Legoland. Turning to Emmett before the events of the Lego movie, he declared, "One day, I'm going to eat that sub."
Pepper's intention to devour an entire summer along some individuals. My grandmother, residing in it, my Lego friends placed that feared he would consume her abode. Witnessing Pepper nervously tapping on the Alpha Team submarine, my mother inquired, "What's he doing?" To which she simply replied, "Probably searching for a soft spot."
Pepper was mad enough to attempt eating a train. I once had an uncle who tried to eat a vehicle, though nothing as large. He might have managed to swallow a Hot Wheels car or a TV remote, but when Pepper bit into that submarine sandwich, his teeth shattered as if TNT had exploded in his mouth. Every single tooth needed filling. It truly broke his spirit. His daredevil days came to an end. Now, you might see him at a party nibbling on aluminum foil, but that's about the extent of it.
As Pepper was lay on his deathbed, and people approach him and say that Lego had discontinued the Alpha Team Lego theme. He closed his eyes and smiled and uttered what were undoubtedly his last final words. Never bit off more than you can chew underwater. Well, we've got everything all sorted out. We approached the Metropolis sanitation department and agreed to pay 100 gold rings for the disposal of their of the Eggman garbage.
Well, it was our only option. None of the other cities were interested.
Except for both Pompeii and Chernobyl.
They did to transport the garbage using small trucks one by one, which was expected. However, as is often the case, the government intervenes, complicating the entire process.
Now let's be fair here. J&F, they're trying to protect the environment.
Yes. With their big guys in suits, boots and lab coats, they would likely insert a needle in there to collect soil and water samples.
I should have realized they would suspect contaminants. Obviously.
There are only a certain number of parts permitted for each type of metallic toxin in your land.
It seems we've already achieved our goal in that regard.
Yes, they've terminated the deal, effectively ending it. There will be no more Eggman-related garbage in our future. I need a moment to process this.
The situation has become even more bizarre. We were informed that the old penthouse was sold to someone who agreed to let us store our belongings there, and consequently they moved and secured all of our old items for safekeeping.
That's fine since we're in need of some new items anyway.
Oh, it's meeting time.
Sure, go on ahead and share the news with everyone.
Are you in need of a hug?
I don't need a hug right now. At least not from him. On the topic of hugs, if my mother is watching, I'll be heading straight home after the meeting. I've come to understand that one man's belongings is another man's treasure. And for the rest, and to everyone else, I appreciate you tuning in. And thus, on behalf of myself, Sonic Knuckles, and the whole gang up here at the new media penthouse, keep your stick on the ice.
Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos are en route.